Alright, we got another game for you today, and I've been enjoying casting a whole bunch of games for you guys. I particularly enjoy casting meme games for you. In the red here, we have Bo Red 38. I'm not going to say that every single time. I'm just going to call him Red for now. Plus, Red is in his name, so I think that works out just fine. Playing as the Khmer. In the yellow, hello, his ally is Das Lutze playing as the Romans. Now, this makes for a really, really good Scorpion playability. Yes, playability. That's how you say that. Why are Scorpions so good in this situation? Well, you get one less minimal range from Romans and +1 maximum range from Khmer. In addition, you can get a discount on your Scorpions from the Roman castle, and they fire 33% faster and benefit from ballistics. Always play versus them. Do they know Scorpions are coming their way already? I can imagine, says Brad Pitt. They go Scorps and bump. Oh, I think he means boom. Ha ha ha. Really? Because Scorpion play is not something that you normally see on Arena. It is quite Mima, in my opinion. Yes, they get +1 range from Khmer. Don't forget about the minimal range being reduced from Romans, as well as the 33% faster firing rate, and of course, ballistics from the University. We'll go over the exact strategy in just a moment, but let's take a look at Paisa. I'm just going to call him Pizza or Blue. Playing as the Spanish, a very good Arena civilization. I go SCN monks. I think he means, what is it with these guys misspelling everything? It's not helping my dyslexia as all. That all. At all. I think he means to say fast castle plus monks, and Lithuanians are really, really good at collecting all of those relics because their knights benefit from +1 attack for each relic that they collect, up to a total of 4. Also, they have that very nice bonus in which they get 150 food right from the start. Don't go breaking my heart, I gave you food from the start. You were Lithuanian, and right from the start, I gave you my heart, because it's food, and food is the way to a man's belly. This is smelly. Having a couple of scout engages, nothing major happening at this time. I don't know what he's saying yes about, but it's very clear to me that blue and gray are randos, whereas yellow and red are teammates. Now you might be thinking, oh, Das Lutze is significantly higher ELO, and that might be so, but he is only this ELO when he plays this specific strategy. When I play, for example, Berber Villager Rush, I think I'm significantly higher ELO, and that scout's not going to get a whole bunch done. I think it's actually kind of a waste at this point. I don't think we're going to see any feudal aggression. Both probably want to go for a more aggressive approach. It looks like Red also lost his scout. Okay, a little bit more about the strategy here. What is Red going to go for? Well, oftentimes Red gets completely pushed in by the opponent, but it doesn't matter as long as Das Lutze gets to boom and gets to get those Scorpion numbers out, because he can also sling food to the Khmer player if needed. Oh, Red did keep his scout alive. Good on him. Gonna get that scout potentially, eventually. Castle Age now being reached. It's a very, very peaceful game, and this is exactly the game that Das Lutze as well as Red want to play in this situation. I would like to see a castle drop coming up from the blue player, just because he's Spanish and conks are completely broken. No joking. Actually, I hate it so much that when I see Spanish, I am tempted to just TC drop them on Arena regardless of my civilization. It seems like a relatively slow castle though. I say that because it's 26 plus, I believe, loom. No loom yet. So it's a 26 flat castle, but He should be getting Loom going forward now. No, does not opt to go forward. Maybe because they have lost scout control at this time. Opts for a defensive castle. I do not like that play. Although disguising the castle, not showing that you have a castle, making a bunch of conks, and then going for 2 petards, breaking into your enemy's base and smashing in their face can be very, very strong. I think at 1500 or 14 and a half team game elo, you should be expecting this exact play to come, as I could predict this without having ever seen this game. I like how players are making this wall segment on the front of their base in a more defensive fashion, and it is none of that from thus Lutze nor from Red. Maybe something that they could add into their game plan moving forward. There's no reason not to place your houses, I think, in a semicircle. Reason being that it provides you with an additional layer of defense. But once again, Red is totally used to, I actually played a couple of games with these guys, and Red was like, yeah, I'm totally used to getting my pushed in. And I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. I'm very happy to hear that. And sure enough, here comes the sun, little darling. It's alright. Do 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 do. 2 on the gate. Oh, and that house goes down as well. Going for that palisade wall. Not that it matters. This was open. Nice quick walls there, but now he can just run through. And what did I say? Red is always the one who gets his bleep pushed in, and it doesn't matter because at this point he's going to just completely abandon his base. I'm like 95% sure. Yeah, look at all these vills. He's like, John Cia Pampanana. No, he's, what's going on? There he goes. No. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Red needs to get out of here for sure. Market and blacksmith to, I don't know, balance out economy? I'm not sure. Red, run. Run. Red, run. You gotta run. Is he trying to buy a castle here? Yes, he is trying to buy a castle. Okay. That makes sense. That's why he rushed that market up. And now he's going to put his entire eco. Oh my god. Standard 1400 elo play. I have to tell you something about Red. Red is actually 1100 ELO. Maybe you could have noticed from the hectic play back and forth. But the strategy is so good that it doesn't really matter. And they've done this so many times that it actually works. Oh my god. Look at this. How many kills? Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting over here. Red has lost like half of his eco, but he's still ahead of red because, sorry, of blue, because blue has gone for a 1 TC relatively all in. Maybe going for some rams, yeah. And then pushing that in that fashion. Gray has gone for a nice boomy approach. Has 5 relics, meaning that the knights will get a +5 bonus right. Meow. You lost to passive. Oh my god. I love this. I love this so much. Blue is so full of himself. He is calling the GG while their score is behind that of thus Lutze and red. I'm Arabia player. I can see. Wow. Meanwhile, yellow is being just as passive. Oh, was he saying to his own team that we have lost because we're too passive? I don't know. This game doesn't seem that over, in my opinion. It seems like they have a very good attack on the foreground. Now the Scorpions do come in. Go aggro. This is the way. Blue and Gray's playstyle are completely opposite one another. And I think it's very important to have players that you play well with who either want to do the strategy that you're going for. Oh my god, go aggro into all of those Scorps. Please, aggro is not the way. You need to get up to the next age and you need Bombard Canoons or All-Nature just to handle that number of Scorpions. Does Lutze now going up to the next age, getting coinage, getting the farm upgrades. This way he can sling red into light cav. Red is definitely hurting just due to the amount of space he has available. His market's getting taken down. Key buildings are getting taken down. Converting scorpions is not going to work. I told you, we go aggro, we win, and now, ha 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 ha. I'm confused. Like, is he saying that they're cooked, or is he saying that they're totally fine? And now, think. What are we thinking about? Buddy, do you even think? Stop booming. Okay. He's up to imp. I mean, he needs to get his eco upgrades at the very least. Maybe needs a whole bunch of additional stables if he wants to go for stable units. And it looks like indeed he does want to go for stable units. 3 stables not going to be enough. A lot of scorpions on the forefront right now. Conquistadors are great in early castle, but not so great as the game progresses. A lot of damage potential still on the bottom over here, able to take out this TC. These 2 castles, though, are going to stop anything from seriously progressing, especially with this many scorpions behind, more siege workshops on the front. Kill UTS. Kill units. I mean, that would probably be a very good idea. 1 monk trying to convert this massive blob of scorpions, and there's another blob of scorpions patrolling over here. Start the game already. Gray's like, I'm getting murdered by scorpions. Hussar have bonification, just for you to know. Bonification. I've never heard that word before. If you know what bonification is, please let me know. Cavalier with the +5 attack now and getting additional armor upgrades. I don't think that's going to be good enough to handle the number of scorpions that Lutze is bringing forward. Now, this is a relatively drawn out game due to the fact... Ooh, nice conversions there. Rams and Hussar. Rams might actually be an interesting choice here to stop the Scorps, because Rams do get bonus damage, although I would argue that enough Scorpions, because people have gone Rams against my Scorps before, you can micro them easy enough. Oh my god, Arabia guy. I don't feel like he played this like an Arabia map at all. He has 4 TCs pumping. He has a castle on the front. GG Boomer. Wow. Blue was really not very kind to his ally here. Added a 2nd TC himself. Sending resources back and forth so that they can make the Hussar spam. Even stonewalling this entire section so that they can potentially set up trade if need be. Going into the super late game. Hussar getting absolutely melted. Remember that these scorpions are significantly discounted as well, so they don't cost a whole bunch of gold either. Capture age being capture age, not being able to speed up faster than 1.7%, it's fine. I think the writing is relatively on the wall. Here come the Rams, little darling. It's alright, and mangoes. But these should be able to outrange this at this point. 8 range, yeah, absolutely obliterating those. Not even a push against that castle. That castle took like 800 damage. Neuting. Hussar now streaming in from red. Trolling you. Ha 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 ha. Trolling who? His ally who's getting obliterated? Yellow's like, push forward. Let's just freaking get him. I need more Hussars on the front lines. More Hussars are indeed coming in. We actually beat somebody in the top 10 of this game with this strategy. Now, given that he might have been trolling us slightly, but even still, this is a very, very strong strategy. I told you, play and lose, noob. Wow. I would love to have blue as an ally. I just want to point that out, how great of an ally Blue seems to be as the GG comes in. No thanks for the game. Blue stays in. He's not done with this yet. Yes, he's absolutely cooked. There is no reason to continue at this time. And with that, don't let your memes just be dreams. Poop Lord out. I hope you enjoyed the Does Lutze strategy, and if you would consider liking and subscribing or sending in a suggestion on which player we should cast next with their meme strategy, please let me know in the comment section below. Comment section below. Memes, and dreams. Poop Lord out.